Hey cousins, what's going on? Um, I wasn't gonna go live today, but clearly a few things happened today, so why not go live for a quick little second? I wanted to talk about, of course, rich homie Quan passing away, unfortunately. He died at the age of 34. It looks like Whitney's cousin is speaking out and giving his 2 cents on the battle. And then we got to talk about Ice Spice's album being ranked higher than Doechii's, which is pretty much blasphemy, in my opinion. Hey, cousin, what's going on? How's your day going? My screen look a little weird, but I guess we can get into Rich Homie Quan first. He unfortunately passed away today, um, at the age of 34. So young to be passing away. My day is going good because I had a little bit of my allergies been beating my ass this week, but I'm feeling a little better now. So I'm happy about that. And tomorrow's Friday, so I'm ready for the weekend. Yes, definitely. Rest in peace for Chomi Kwan. That time, that era between like 2012 and 2015, Rich Homie Quan was the man, him and Young Thug. But many outlets reported that he passed. And the Fulton County Morgue, they had came forward. Um, like I said, he came on the scene. I think he was popular in Atlanta since like maybe what 2018, but he didn't get like his big break until 2012, maybe 2013. And I don't know about y'all, but when I was in college, you couldn't go nowhere without hearing a Rich Homie Quan song. So he might have not ended up being a major star, but in his time, he did his thing. And initially, there was no report on what his cause of death was, but it was rumors circulating around that he died from an overdose. And Lil Boosie had ended up kind of confirming it, which I think is pretty messed up because Boosie, why are you revealing how this man allegedly died? But Boosie told us that he OD'd. He shared that in a tweet. Hold on, let me see if I can fix this. Yeah, Boosie had tweeted this. Just got word with Tommy Quan. Just OD. Just talked to Juan the other day. Go miss you inward. um, but that's an odd way to reveal how this man passed away. But it was no secret that he had issues with like substance abuse and stuff. He had spoke about it, and I think in an interview with Mav Hoffa back in 2022, where he revealed how he got onto drugs. He's so out of pocket because why would you say that? Like nobody knew how he passed away. And then you get on the internet like just OD. I don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, in 2012, he revealed that he had some substance abuse issues going on. And he explained that when he first got on, he was doing so many tours back to back that like he couldn't stay awake. So someone offered him something to help him stay awake while he was on tour. Let's see if I can share this.
I got a dark cloud over my head, bro. Probably was the person I would. You know what I'm saying? I'm growing, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know like.
Was it drugs involved?
Oh hell yeah, man! I was on Molly every day.
So he told my papa, unfortunately, that he was on drugs every day. Hey cousin, what's going on?
Oof. Listen, geeked up. Bite down. Listen, I'm talking, bro. I felt like I couldn't do a show or a song without being on Molly.
And that's crazy to the fact that you feel like you can't even function without being on it is insane. I'm telling you, it's like a rite of passage or something in the industry. It's really sad. It's really sad, especially to be so young, 34 years old. So much life to live still. But he definitely said he got on it because he was touring so much.
When did that start? When did the habit start?
When the habit started, shit. On the road, when I first got the road, on the road, the $800 show, I ain't drink no liquor, no lean, no nothing.
So that's crazy to go from not doing any type of drugs to not doing any type of drugs to being introduced to it, and you doing it while you're on tour. But the kicker to me is like who introduced it to him.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, after some type, before some type of way, I couldn't stay up. So I knew some people like, but I got something to keep you up. And motherfucker kept me up.
So he abusing the drug just to keep him up so he can do these tours.
And you know,
it was a machine after that.
If you don't mind, who said
that's where the bad news is coming from.
If you don't mind, who said that to you? Who said they got something for you to keep you up? Is somebody from the industry or one of your friends?
It's a family member.
Oh.
So a family member is who put him on to him using Molly and drinking and all of that stuff. And it's like your family is supposed to be there to like protect you, not give you things that can harm you. You know what I mean? And that's literally how addiction starts with a lot of people. People closest to you putting drugs in your hands as if they are helping you, when in fact, they only making the situation worse. Because that clearly did not help him, because then he became addicted to it. Exactly. It became an addiction for him. That became an addiction for him. And now TMZ is reporting that how he passed away is that the girlfriend, I think it's his child's mother, she ended up, she said that I think he was sleeping. He was sleeping on the couch, and she didn't bother him. She just let him sleep on the couch. She went to bed. She woke up. He was still in the same spot. So she took their kid to school. And when she came back, she noticed he was still in the same spot. And she's like, well, that's unusual. That's unusual. And then I guess when she went to like touch him or something, she ended up moving him. And when she moved him, he was like foaming at the mouth. And she realized like he was deceased. TMZ, of course, got the freaking 911 audio confirming the conversation with the girlfriend, which I think is like so intrusive. Like, why do you need to put that out, TMZ? Like, that's nothing you want to put out. ATF all times. On Tour Life has a funny way of following you home, just like Ray Charles. Yeah, definitely. It's very sick. It's very sick. And she's like, of course, she's like distraught, doesn't know what she's doing. And of course, the 911 operator is like just being no help, repeatedly asking her to keep repeating herself. And I'm sure it's probably like protocol or whatever. But whenever you hear those 911 calls, it just gets you frustrated because it feels like the 911 operator is just like so disinterested. And it's just like they're having you repeat yourself over and over. But 9 times out of 10 is because they're jotting down information. But you can tell, like you can hear when she turned him over, and it sounded like he like fell. But yeah, it's a hard 911 call to listen to. TMZ got it on their page. I don't think I want to play that because it's really sad. And then of course there was a family member who also confirmed that, hold on, I don't know if this is his family member or not, but someone basically said that he took a bad pill, which was unfortunately his downfall. Terrence Porter, please don't. Thank you. Yeah, Terrence, I'm not gonna play that. I think that's a little too much to play that. Like people should have some type of privacy, especially in a terrible time like this. And then of course, with passings, there's always the conspiracy theorists out there. And I even got some of those in my community post that I made of Quan, acknowledging him passing away. And some of the cousins was like, I don't believe it was just an OD. They think it's something way more than that. And I kind of did a little bit of research to see why they would think that. And it seems like the situation with Young Thug, a lot of them feel a little conspiracy issues, especially because I think it was either yesterday or the day before um the day before Young Thug's trial, Rich Homie Quan was brought up in the trial officially. And YSL Woody, who's been like going viral on the witness stand, and then he's going viral doing those 20v1s and stuff like that. I guess the state asked him while he was on the stand, did he know if Young Thug had issues with Rich Homie Quan? And from the stand, he literally asked Young Thug if he had an issue with Rich Homie Quan, and it's like, you're not taking this serious. You're not taking this serious at all. You're not taking this serious at all. Even Woody allegedly admitted that he shot up Rich Homie Quan's father's barbershop. And so for you to admit you shot up this man's father's barbershop, and then you post a RIP with Young Thug in the picture and write, I hate this happened. I pray that God protect Thug and them from this country. It just all looks a little suspicious. Yeah, Thug, you was mad at Quan. I think I got the video. Hold on, let me see if I got the video to play it. Because let me see if I saved the video.
Yes, no, I don't recall. Did Thug have an issue with Rich Homie Quan bringing members of If Gang to his apartment?
Thug, did you have an issue with Rich Homie?
I'm asking you for what you told the police.
First of all, she's asking you, Woody. So why are you talking across the courtroom and asking Young Thug?
With Rich Homie Quan bringing members of If Gang to his apartment.
Thug, did you have an issue with Rich Homie?
I'm asking you for what you told the police.
And I'm answering you. I just told you several times. I tell the police anything.
Okay. Do you recall talking about?
And then you got Thug in the background laughing. Like it's funny. The Young Thug is in the background laughing like it's funny. And I just don't get what the joke is. Like, bro, your life is on the line. They is trying to send you up yonder. Even the lawyer is laughing. Look at the lawyer.
Do you recall talking about the shooting at the studio with Rich Homie Quan's car?
So Thug think it's funny. They up there kikiing like lives are not on the line. FN, it's a shame they don't take life seriously, even in court. They do not. They do not. Juan Wick just got here. Hey, cousin. Glad you could join us. Terrence Porter, even Young Thug and his lawyer, laughed at Woody asking that. FN, as humorous as it is, this is courtroom. They don't take life seriously. Juan Wick, Thug is a FN psychopath. He's definitely moving like a psychopath. Like he don't got a care in the world that your literal life is on the line. So mind you, again, y'all, this was like a day or two ago that this happened. And then we have this situation with Rich Homie Quan. Now, I don't know if this is all related, but the cousins was in my comments saying they don't believe the OD story. They do not believe the OD story. And it's known that Woody shot up Rich Homie Quan's father's barbershop. I guess the state asked Woody, they're getting into the beef with Rich Homie Quan. State wants to imply that Woody shot up Quan's dad's barbershop because of Thug's beef with Quan. Woody said it had nothing to do with anything except for threat, and he rides with threat. And then Woody said that Young Thug was trying to protect Quan, but he can't tell me what to do, meaning he is Young Thug can't tell Woody what to do as to why he shot up the barbershop. Like they just riding around just shooting shit at this point. Juan Wick sucks because I was listening to Rich Homie Quan feature yesterday. I like that feature too. Yeah. He has some hits now. He definitely has some hits. And then, but yeah, Woody is claiming Young Thug said he's trying to protect Rich Homie Quan. And then there is the interview, like cousin Terrence said in the comments, of Rich Homie like trying to downplay
for Dad's barbershop.
What is a liar?
Barbershop.
What is a liar?
He's basically calling Woody a liar. Said that he likes to over exaggerate, basically.
The barbershop did get shot up, but it wasn't like, I don't want to talk much to it, but it wasn't like he has over exaggerated it, because the same day the barbershop got shot up, it was up and running. So,
and you see how they just talk about the shootings and stuff like that, like it's nothing. He's saying like Woody is over exaggerating, and I'm like, bro, even if he is over exaggerating, someone shot at the barbershop. Somebody shot at it.
So it couldn't have been like what he said it was. So we're gonna hold that down. Shout out to Woody. But niggas know.
Okay, yeah.
What do they know, Quan? I just don't get it how they just so nonchalant about being shot at. You shoot at me, I'm going into hiding.
I heard you once
Period.
say screaming free thugger, right?
And then this is another part of the interview where what is this young lady's name? This young lady's name is, hold on, I wrote it down somewhere. Alana Histori. So shout out to her.
Is there any chance that at some point in the future, either be unreleased music or whatnot, that we'll hear y'all on a song together again?
So she's asking if Thug and Quan would put their, I guess, differences to the side and if they'll make music ever again.
That I don't know, because we do have a lot of unreleased. We do have a lot of music that hasn't been released, but who knows what the future holds? First and foremost, let's free Thug, let's free anybody locked up, let's free Doechii.
So he said free Thug and he said free Doechii. And you know, they got their issues.
It's a touchy situation, so I try not to talk about it a lot, but I don't know what the future holds, man. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have a conversation. And then it'll start from there.
Okay,
For sure.
I like that answer.
So he said in this interview that he's willing to have a conversation with Young Thug. Hey, cousin, what's going on? And then at the core of this, they don't value life because why are they so nonchalant about shootings? Exactly. Y'all remember like Lil Keed overdose and he admitted he ain't do drugs because he had a family? Yeah. Janelle, hey. They're conditioned to gun violent crimes. Yeah. It's so sad. It really is. It really is. But with his passing, several celebrities ended up speaking out and stuff, sending their condolences. I've seen, of course, you know, the Boosie tweet, and then I've seen Jacquees, a bunch of other celebrities. Quavo, of course, he spoke out. He posted on his story, "May God be with us. Never saw this being a part of our journey," which is a photo of Takeoff, Quavo, we got Rich Homie Quan, we got Thug, and then we got Offset. So this is a throwback to them all. And I guess this is what, a studio together back in the day. This definitely looks back in the day by these outfits. Everybody looked really young. And then so he put a rocket over Takeoff, a dove over Rich Homie Quan, and he put a heartbreak over Offset. First of all, don't put no heartbreak over my head, especially when I'm still alive. Like, don't do that. Like, I'm not here. That just looks also that look awkward. But I am really hoping, you know, Quavo and Offset could finally come together consistently as a family, make music together. I know we saw them come together at a balloon releasing for Takeoff, and then I think it was the Grammys or the BET Awards. I can't remember which one it was, but they ended up doing a tribute performance to Takeoff. But after that, it was nothing else. It was nothing else because, and I just feel like life is too short for the nonsense. As you can see, it's like only only 3 of y'all left, but really 2 left because Thug is fighting for his life behind bars. Quan is gone, Takeoff is gone, and Thug is fighting for his life behind jail. So it's like, bro, just put that shit to the side. Just put that shit to the side. FN Quavo must be dealing with a lot of trauma. He gotta be. He gotta be. Especially how the situation came about with Takeoff. I know he feel a lot of guilt because of how that all transpired. Terrence Porter, he's getting divorced. Who's getting divorced? Offset? FN right, Offset living, don't put no heartbreak over my head. Yeah, that looks crazy. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? And then, of course, so like I said, all these celebrities spoke out and sent their condolences and stuff. And with all of that going on, I'm like, I know it's hard, probably hard for the girlfriend to had discovered him that way. Like what do you do? Like she sounded really, really sad in that 911 call because that's just, and I believe this is her. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe this is her and their child together. So I'm wishing her well and the children or the child well because that had to be tough to see. You thinking, oh, I'm putting a blanket on him. He's sleepy. Take the kid to school. Come back and you realize he's still not moving. That had to be tough. And even with her grieving, dealing with the situation, now she has to deal with freaking Erica Banks coming forward and exposing that her and Rich Homie Quan apparently had this secret relationship going on. And from what I've seen, Rich Homie Quan and his child's mother, they weren't no secret. They were very like upfront. So Erica, where the hell did you come from? Where did you come from, baby girl? So Erica Banks ends up entering the chat room. Hold on, let me see if I can move myself because I'm covering the screen. So Erica Banks enters the chat and she posts on her Instagram, all you wanted was to find happiness again. I always saw it in your face and heard it in your voice, but you had so much left to do. The album, the tour, your birthday. I'm glad we were able to enjoy such peaceful and memorable moments while you were here, man. Such a sweetheart. Rest in paradise, Quan. And then she's showing text messages, I guess, between them, where he wrote to her, confession, I've liked you for a minute, but who wants to get rejected? Then I saw you talking to blank, but in my head, you've been mine. None of them ends deserve you. Ain't it crazy how every time somebody pass away, random people start popping up and telling us how they had these relationships with these people. Granted, everybody don't need to be public with what it is that they doing, but I just find that very odd. And then she posted this video of them, and granted, their relationship, I wouldn't even call it a secret, but because it looks like they were very public because they out in the public and he all kissing up on her. It just wasn't, I guess, on social media. They cuddled up on FaceTime. And I just know this is probably hard to see for his child's mother. Juice, ego is the greatest enemy to growth and progress. FN, Erica need to be quiet, pay her respects, but stop creating mess. And mess she is definitely creating. She can just pay her respects with that nice IG message while showing text messages. People like attention, man. They like attention. Juan Wick, some people think they have no consequence for airing out stuff like this. Terrence Porter, but she blocked out the name in the text out of respect. Exactly. Why didn't you? If you want to show the text message, show it all. you got the decency to block out whoever it is that he was acknowledging in the text message. Tell it all. Don't tell half the story. Tell the whole story. Juice, cloud chasing, hell of a disease, brother. Facts. K Ray 1112. Hey cousin, and yes, cousin, I listened to Sabrina. You wasn't wrong. I listened to her. She's doing her thing. She's doing her thing. But yeah, that's her in the videos. That's her in the videos with Quan. Making it known. That was her little boo. The world didn't know, but social media didn't know, but clearly they was out and about with each other. They in a car together, listening to Pretty Ricky. But she does not care that she's letting it be known that was her little boo. It might have been behind closed doors, but that was her boo. Even though he had a very public relationship with his child's mother. And the voice of reason seemed to have been Akbar, because Akbar came out of nowhere. Well, let me put myself back down here. Akbar decided to give her 2 cents. Excuse me. She said, I understand you might be hurt, but baby girl, delete those pics and videos out of respect for his family. You was a secret, and not saying what y'all shared was fake, but certain stuff should remain a secret, because here comes all the unwanted hate towards you that you didn't know existed. Think before you do stuff. My thing is, having Akbar tell you to think before you do stuff is really crazy, because when do you think? I didn't even know you had a brain. Like, you got advice and parent-like demeanor for everybody else but your own kids. Ain't that funny? But you know what they say, a broken clock is right twice a day. A broken clock is right twice a day. Oh yeah, Akbar had that to say. And then she continued and she said, every time somebody loses their life, here come the sneaky links posting pics and videos that man ain't even in the ground yet. Certain people keep you a secret for a reason. And sometimes you should stay a secret, because here comes all the one on one hate. She said it again. But my thing is, Akbar, who the fuck gave you who gave you the mic? Who put you in charge? Who the hell put you in charge? Because how do you know that this girl was a secret? Because it wasn't on social media. And I mean, I get it. I'm on it as well. Like, yeah, you shouldn't be posting that, Erica. Especially when he had a very public relationship with his child's mother. But you, Akbar, I highly doubt you know the dynamic of what their relationship was. They clearly were in public often, based on the photos that we saw. They were together publicly, kissing. So it must not have been that much of a secret. It just wasn't on social media. If you could share it for me, I'll retweet it, because I don't think I could post it. But again, a broken clock is right twice a day. Erica definitely shouldn't have posted that. She should have kept that to herself. And I don't think Erica was a secret per se. We just didn't know. Exactly. That's what it looks like. Because if I was a secret to somebody, I would not be out in public with them. And they would not be out in public with me. You know what I'm saying? They at the bar, they in clubs. They out and about together, kissing up on each other. it definitely looks crazy because he had his own situation. But Akbar, mind your business. Because who invited you? I don't know what it is, but Akbar feels like whenever there's something going on with Young Thug, she gotta make herself known. Didn't Young Thug slap you in the mouth a couple years ago? DJ Sean, who are you saying is the female Kanye? DJ Akbar, I don't know why, but Akbar be calling herself the female Kanye. If you look at the picture in her name, she calls herself the female Kanye. Don't know why. She's just very delusional. Very delusional. KR. Love that you like the song. Anyway, I'm learning about Rich Homie Quan. I just heard a song with him, Kendrick and Drake. He was very talented. Rest in peace. He definitely was. FN, she could be genuinely distraught, but think of his family, think of the mother of his kids. Exactly. That's how I would put it. Like she could have acknowledged him other than the way that she did. If you get my drift. Like she could have posted his picture and shared a nice little heartfelt message, but you didn't have to post the pictures of y'all kissing up on each other and stuff. Like those things you should probably just like keep sacred, given he had a situation, a public situation. But then again, we can't tell people how to operate when somebody that they were dealing with passes away. But Akbar is feeling presidential even since she went to that Trump rally. Akbar is embarrassing. Embarrassing. Queen BDC, she should have kept it that way. Me agreeing with Akbar V was not on my bingo card. It definitely wasn't. It definitely wasn't. That's why I said a broken clock is right twice a day. If she was on her music like she be in people business, she might be further along. And the crazy thing is, y'all, Akbar can rap. She can definitely rap, and she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. She's just stupid. And I don't get it. FN, she allowed to mourn, grieve, but keep some things sacred. Yeah. Janelle, not the Trump rally full of that orange Spanish fly. She got that track. Akbar think we don't know she got paid for that. We definitely know you got paid. All of those people that's showing up to the rally. Who else showed up the other day? Fabio Foreign. He was just at a rally the other day. Like they all just took the check. Like, where's your morals? Where's your morals at? None of them have it, it appears. Who John Wick, who the hell is Akbar? She's also was on 11 Hip Hop. I know she used to be a straggler behind Young Thug and all of that. But yeah, that's Akbar. Now it's 75 people in here. Y'all can like this video. Please like the video. We trying to get to 100 likes. Thank you. So yeah, y'all. Rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan at the end of the day. Rest in peace to him. God bless his child. God bless his girlfriend, because they are about to be in a tough battle for sure. And I guess to kind of lighten the mood, Whitney's family is speaking out. Kendrick's wife, her family is speaking out for the first time. Shout out to Curtis King, who sat down with Whitney's cousin, I believe he is supposed to be. Curtis King did an exclusive interview with him where they talked about the battle, LA culture, hip hop, and a bunch of other stuff. I haven't watched the full interview, but I did see the like teaser clip. And this is the second family member that's come forward to vouch for Whitney and Kendrick's relationship. As we know, her brother had came forward when the Not Like Us music video dropped. But yeah, let's get into this interview. Again, shout out to Curtis King. I'll have the link to his channel so you can watch the full interview if you would like to on your free time. But yeah, let's get into this.
That's family.
That's family. Is your relation to Kendrick?
That's family.
That's family.
You want to know the real relationship? Whitney, which everybody knows, Kendrick's girl, the mother, his children. That's my cousin. Dot family, bro. He been around for like 20-some years.
So he's revealing that he's known Kendrick for 20 plus years, which makes sense because him and Kendrick and Whitney have been together since they were in high school. So he knows Kendrick very well.
I met Dot when he was 18, going on 19.
Bro, a lot of things were said in this back and forth with Kendrick and Drake. One of them involves Whitney. And I'm like, when that guy started throwing out accusations and all kind of things, bro, the first thing I thought in my head was like the family. You can't just throw things out there like that.
Yeah, because Drake was just grasping at straws. Very disrespectful. Drake clearly does not honor family structure. He seems to have issues with family structures. Like I've said previously, he said in interviews that he would rather be in the studio making music than rather going home to his family and stuff like that. Like he said that like that was a knock against Kendrick and J. Cole because that's who he was discussing. He's like, yeah, these guys get to go home to their family. Not me. I'm out here getting to it. And it's like, bro, you don't like having a family? You don't like being around your child?
That affects a lot of people.
Right.
What's your POV?
From an artist standpoint, and not being biased because I know Dot artistically, I feel like oh boy didn't do his research on Dot. He didn't do his research on what type of caliber of fucking artist he really is. And this nigga really was a battle rapper before he became what he is.
And I'm glad he mentioned that because again, I said it in another live because another YouTuber kept harping on the fact that Drake shows up to battle rap events and that Drake pays for battle rap events. He felt as though Drake would have the advantage over Kendrick. And I'm just like, do you actually pay attention to Kendrick and battle rap? Because and it was odd because this person, this who has this platform, they are a rapper or at least trying to be a rapper. And you didn't know that it was Kendrick who was the battle rapper. Like it didn't make sense to me a lot of the time when he kept saying that.
So I feel like he fucked with the wrong dude. Like, I kind of saw it wasn't gonna turn out too well for bro.
Right.
You know? And you know, I play my role, but at the same time, I did feel like, damn, bro really throwing shots at the fam, and everything he's saying is not fucking true at all. Like,
right.
You know, but I played my role. I stayed back. I let Dot do his thing, which I knew he was,
right.
You know, but like, I felt like, oh boy, he didn't do his research.
So yeah, that was a snippet to Curtis King's interview. I don't want to play any more of it because I want him to be able to get his views. So definitely go over to his channel, Curtis King. After this live stream, I'll drop the link in my description so you guys can show him some love and some support. But Again, this is the second person in Whitney's family to come forward and basically to defend her, which is so corny because she shouldn't have to. This shouldn't even be a thing because she shouldn't have even been brought up in this battle. But as you know, Whitney's brother also basically backed Kendrick during the battle. After Not Like Us dropped, Whitney's brother basically said, F him up, bro. So effing, you can have family and be successful 100%. Your family, 9 times out of 10, is your biggest supporter. Like, they're your biggest supporters. Thinking you can't have family and happiness to be successful and to have the drive to still put in work, your family will be the reason why you would go harder, I would think. He don't learn his lesson. He does not learn his lesson. Miss Coffee, hey cousin, I love this interview. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it tomorrow doing work. Generally, sorry I had to come out and clear Kendrick's name. However, I'm very happy they have his back for sure. Hey, cousin. Completely agree that creators like they're continuing to focus on family issues that bring Whitney into the spotlight or why family wants to speak up for her. Yeah, exactly. They've been cool, but enough is enough. Exactly. And it's like, why why are you guys making this battle about Whitney? This battle is about Drake and Kendrick. It's not about anyone else's family. Drake, you're putting her in the forefront as if she did something wrong to you. You've told the world that she's a cheater, that she gets cheated on, she also gets abused. Then you said she don't know who her you basically said she don't know who her baby father is. So you're basically calling this woman a whore. You're saying she's a cheater, she gets cheated on, and she don't know who her baby father is. And then you pretend like you care about her allegedly being abused. What he told her, hit me back, it'll be a lot safer. If you really cared about this woman and you think she's in danger, you would not use her as a talking point in a rap battle. You would not make fun of her situation in a rap battle if you actually cared about Whitney and you really thought she was being abused. But you don't. You don't believe that. You personally have an issue with women in general, family structure, so you wanted to kick this man's woman for no reason. For absolutely no reason. Drake is weird. Juan, you think he was beefing with Whitney and Dave more than King Kendrick. Exactly. Like, who are you battling? Are you battling Whitney? Are you battling Dave Free? Because all you said was, Kendrick, you're short, you got small feet, and you hit Whitney because she's taller than you. Drake doesn't care about Whitney. I actually saw an OVO say that Drake is protecting her. They're delusional. They're delusional. You're protecting her, and the OVOs feel he's protecting her, but you also got OVOs taking random pictures of her and photoshopping bruise marks on her body. That's protecting. Exposing that she gets beat to the world, that's protecting her. You think that's protecting her? That's not protecting her. Yanni, what's the dirt spoke about you on another content creator channel. What did he say about me? And whose channel was it? F and his woman isn't scarskinning into him, so he doesn't understand men who value women. Their women, yeah. And I was telling somebody that the things, if Kendrick wanted to be disrespectful, the things he could say about this man's baby mother, but there's no point because he's not that type of man. He's not going to bring women into it. He even told Adonis, don't treat women bad. That's how your father treats your mother. Treat a woman with respect. Do you know the things he could say about that lady? But there's no point because this is between me and you. Keep the family out of it. He told that man repeatedly. It was the Ville channel a few days ago. Matt is full of shit. What did he say about me? Did he say anything bad? I hope he didn't say nothing bad. I think the cousins would have told me if it was something bad. I don't think he said anything bad. Miss Coffee, if she was being abused, telling the world she's a cheater is endangering her. Thank you. Thank you. People could say all sorts about Sophie, but we leave her alone. Exactly. What picture T say? Cleaned her up for IG, but the stench is on her. Sean, that's that Scorpio shit, just saying shit to piss the ops off. I've been there. Sean, are you a Scorpio and do you just say stuff about people? Pearl, from a psychological angle, the way that Drake attacks women and blames women suggests that on an subconscious level, he blames his mother for not being good enough to keep his father get help. Definitely, I can see that point. And I also feel as though, of course, this is not confirmed. This is just me making a guess based on context clues, where he basically said in an interview with Chelsea Handler that his mom's friends used to come on to him and provide him with wine spritzers. So I think something actually traumatic happened to him, and this is all a trauma response instead of getting the help that he needs. KK, I respect Kendrick even more now that his in-laws knew not to interfere because they trusted Kendrick to protect Whitney. Exactly. Mm-hmm. And Dan Whitney was a part of the 20 people against Drake. And I think Matt said he rocks with Adam too on the Ville. Adam 22 from No Jumper. I read somewhere that someone said that he's in a group chat with Adam 22. FN noticed women aren't fawning over Drake like they used to. To be honest, I did not see the appeal. I did not get the appeal. Chi-Town till death. Matt is so full of shit. Whitney's cousin said that none of it is true, so I'm supposed to believe some random this YouTube creator interviewed over blood relative. There's so many things that's being said. I don't know what's true in regards to what the dirt and who he's gonna, or I mean not who, but how he's gonna present this stuff. I heard that he's supposed to be interviewing a sister that I didn't know she even had. All types of stuff is being said of Matt, and it's not favorable. So when it drops, if it drops, I don't fucking know. Yanni, no, he didn't say nothing bad, was just talking about the Family Matters video and why it was taking him so long. Okay. Yeah, it's taking forever. It is taking forever. And then I saw that he said he didn't know about snow. That's interesting. Not knowing about who Snow is, and it's been all over social media, and you do research for a living. That's kind of crazy. Unless he's dropping Meet the Grams right after, it shouldn't take that long. And he said there's no proof of DV with Kendrick. It could take 1,000 years. I still wouldn't watch the Family Matters video. Dean, he said Family Matters ain't even 3 hours after he first mentioned it, so he dragging his feet. So why did he say that? I personally saw him say that. He's talking about he's scared of the hate he gets, but I told him that he brought it on himself. You can't say you're scared of the hate and then you allegedly in interviews doubling down on shit. That's kind of wild. So let's get into Ice Spice versus Doechii. I'm mad I'm even having to have this conversation. But are y'all familiar with Pitchfork? I posted about them on the community tab a few times, but Pitchfork is an American online music publication. They've been around since like 1995 or 96. And they usually cover like all types of categories of music. And I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but when I catch whoever the writers or the staff is of Pitchfork, they gonna have to see me with the hands. They gonna have to see me with the hands. They gonna have to see me with the feet. Because why the hell did they give Doechii's mixtape a rating of 7? They gave Doechii's Alligator Bites Never Heal a rating of 7. Mind you, this is the same publication that gave Ice Spice Y2K album a 7.6. Doechii got a 7 and Ice Spice nearly got an 8. An album that was terrible, lacked no substance, no inspiration, not inspiring, very repetitive, same topics over and over the same beat that's just either slowed up or sped up. And the album was literally 23 minutes. An album where she raps about Doechii repeatedly. I almost think this girl got a scat fetish. Like, you really can't make this up. And granted, I really don't care about these ratings for these people because it's usually white people behind the screen and they don't really relate or understand hip hop, R&B 9 times out of 10. But come on. Alligator Bites Never Heals is easily the best album mixtape put out this year. And I say that male or female across all genres. Like I'm willing to die on that hill. You telling me Y2K, a 23-minute album, is better than Doechii's album? You can't be serious. That Y2K album is a 2 at best. And it's only a 2 because her ass is fat. Pitchfork, credibility lost, in the trash, in the dirt. I do not trust you at all to give Y2K a 7.6 and then you give Doechii a 7. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Y'all pissed me off. Y'all pissed me off. God in heaven. I am so pissed. Like, that is beyond disrespectful to Doechii in this masterpiece of an album or mixtape. I'm sorry. It's not even an album. But anyway, y'all, that's all I have for tonight. I appreciate everybody who came to chill with me for this last hour and so. If you haven't already, please like the video. We're trying to get to 100 likes. I don't even know what we got up to, but please like the video and share the video if you haven't already. And y'all be safe, and I'll catch you all in my next live. Have a good night, cousins. Later. Oh.